Welcome to my Ninja Turtles channel. It's 8 p.m. in the Big Apple, New York City, and this is the Ninja Turtles Show.
Cowabunga!
Your weekly live stream every Turtle Tuesday covering Ninja Turtles news, toys, cartoons, movies, comics, video games, and more. Whatever the show we want.
Pizza heaven!
And tonight's show is no different. We're talking about a lot of fun stuff. Shredder's Revenge, DLC, Karai, and Usagi Ojimbo coming up August 31st. $8. Talking about a lot of other cool Ninja Turtle stuff as well. So get excited. Type a T in the chat. Type a pizza slice. I'm turning my headphones down a little bit. I had the music cranking in my headphones. I hope you're having a great Turtle Tuesday. How's it going, everybody out there? Leona Lovett, JR24, Joe Curious, TMNT Fan 47, Big and Soft Raffy, Mr. Turtle, Donnie, Lorenzo. What is up, everybody? Mr. Turtle. Happy Turtle Tuesday to all of you. Should be a fun show. Getting right into it today. Got a lot going on. Shredder's Revenge DLC and an amazing fan film. We talked about another fan film from John Likens a while back, and he's got a new entry in the cool fan film department. So we're covering that today as well on tonight's installment of the Ninja Turtles Show. So it should be a pretty fun show. Thank you again for joining me. There's going to be no Mutant Mayhem spoilers tonight because we're not talking about Mutant Mayhem at all. We're talking about a bunch of other fun Ninja Turtle stuff. So make sure to slash the like button, hit it with the bow staff, subscribe, leave a comment. Thanks for sending in your chats. I appreciate it. And subscribe here on YouTube. And subscribe over on Rumble as well. Rumble is another video platform like YouTube, and I upload videos there. And of course, follow along on Twitter at my TMNT channel. I've been tweeting it up recently at my TMNT channel. So check that out as well if you would like. I do this live stream every Turtle Tuesday. And I do videos throughout the week. And last week I had some videos. Had a good live stream last week and also some videos as well. And had a little interview with Isaac Elliott Fisher, one of the guys behind the Turtle Power documentary. And they're coming out with a sequel, Turtle Power 2. That's not what it's going to be called. It's going to be called TMNT Mutation, Evolution, and Reboot. Evolution, Mutation, and Reboot. Excuse me. That's this. It's going to be a documentary miniseries, 3 parts. And I got to speak with Isaac Elliott Fisher, one of the guys behind it. And I'm excited for the sequel to the follow-up to Turtle Power. I think it's still going to focus on the early years of the Turtles a lot. It seems like they had a bunch of unused footage from the early 90s stuff in the 90s and 2000s. I don't know how much time they're going to give to 2012 and Rise. I don't think they got a lot of footage from the Michael Bay movies or Mutant Mayhem, and it seems like they're still editing the project as well. It's unfinished. They don't have distribution yet, but it is something I'm very excited for. Whenever they finish this and however it's available, I'm definitely going to check this thing out. I think you guys are too. And I also would like to recommend checking out Turtle Power, the first documentary. It's really good. And Isaac Elliott Fisher was a really great guy. He's really nice to talk to. A really knowledgeable Ninja Turtles fan. I felt like I wasn't a fan at all talking to him. And I also released a video about the 1987 series, the original cartoon, the original 1987 Ninja Turtles series. Talked about that a little bit, and it was something in the intro I noticed. Michelangelo hits away all this crazy stuff. He hits a bomb away. He hits a grenade. I thought this is pretty intense for a kid show. I don't know. I wasn't expecting that, but it's pretty neat that they included that in the intro. It's a crazy intro, so do those videos throughout the week, and of course, a live stream every Turtle Tuesday. Mutation Nation, of course. So, do those videos throughout the week, and live stream every Turtle Tuesday. Oh, excuse me, I brought up a Paramount Plus screen. Wrong screen. A lot of chaos. Sorry about that. I pressed the wrong button. Everything went haywire. So, check out those videos throughout the week. I have some other cool videos coming out this week as well, and this Thursday and Saturday. Hey, Michelle Ivy, how are you? Super fan. Michelle Ivy is in the chat. I think you're in the Turtle Power documentary, aren't you, Michelle Ivy? You did a wonderful job in it. Thanks for hanging out. It's always great to see you, Michelle Ivy. Well, cool. We're joined by Ninja Turtles royalty today. And actually, I'm going to pull that Paramount Plus thing back up. I talked about Paramount Plus last week. They finally have a lot of Ninja Turtles content on Paramount Plus. It was a little bit bare bones for a while, but they finally fleshed it out, and I feel there's a lot going on finally on Paramount Plus, and I wanted to recommend it. They've got a ton of Ninja Turtle stuff on there, the Turtle Power documentary, Half Shell Heroes, the TMNT movie, all 3 of the original live action, 3 complete series, Rise 2012 and the 2003 show. And I wanted to let you know, they're also going to have the original 1987 show on there as well. The first couple seasons, at least for now, but I assume eventually they'll upload all 10 seasons. And that's something I'm really excited about. And if you don't want to wait for Paramount Plus or you don't have Paramount Plus, I think the first... Whoops, I just karate chopped my microphone. Sorry if you guys could hear that. RIP headphones users. But if you don't want to sign up for Paramount Plus or you don't have that, they have some episodes up for free on the official TMNT YouTube and on the Nickelodeon website. And if you look up at the top of the Nickelodeon website, you can see there's the Mutant Mayhem Turtles, the 1987 show, 2012, 2003, and then the Rise Turtles. So there's quite a bit of Ninja Turtles content on the Nickelodeon website. And I think it's cool that they put a bunch of episodes out there for free, just for people to check out and people to listen to watch. So I think even if you don't have Paramount Plus, you check it out on Nickelodeon.com. 1987 show, coming to Paramount Plus pretty soon, joining a whole bunch of other series and movies, even the Michael Bay movies. So whatever you want, they've got it. It's going to be pretty cool having all that content on there. So I definitely wanted to recommend Paramount Plus again. You could check out that intro. You could check out the weird intro. They're throwing a grenade at Mikey, a knife, throwing a baseball right at him. You can't use nunchucks, but if you want to throw a grenade, that's perfectly fine. So that's something I recommend. Checking out Paramount Plus. And also last week, in addition to me releasing videos, some Ninja Turtles comics were released. Issue 142 of the main Ninja Turtle series, illustrated by Gavin Smith, who I chatted with a couple weeks ago. The great Gavin Smith. Wonderful art on this issue. They're really getting into some weird territory. I'll do my quick lightning round review. Thought there was a lot of Alopex in this issue. Alopex is looking a little crazy, a lot of weird stuff, but they're definitely in uncharted territory, and I'm excited where they're going with the uncharted territory. It seems like Sophie Campbell may have been tied down a little bit, waiting for Armageddon game to happen, and it'd be nice if Sophie Campbell could just try whatever story Sophie Campbell wants. Let Sophie go crazy, doing their own thing, doing Sophie's thing, and 142, I don't know. There's a lot of time, there's a lot of weird stuff going on, but we'll see how it works out. I think they're onto something. I just can't tell. I don't want to write them off yet. There's a lot of really interesting aspects, but there's some weird stuff, some stuff I don't agree. Maybe when you're in uncharted territory, issue 142 of a comic, you've run out of all your ideas and you're just kind of trying whatever you want. Teddy Gaming Review. Yikes, this week's comic was very hard to enjoy. I saw your video about a Teddy Gaming Review. I agree about some of your critiques. Some of them, some of the stuff you didn't like, I did like. I want to give a special shout out to Teddy Gaming Review, of course, our British friend, British Ninja Turtles YouTube channel. Some other people put Teddy in a weird, just real quick sidebar here. Some people put Teddy in a weird position this week to try and attack me. And I wanted to apologize to Teddy for that. Teddy's a good guy. He doesn't deserve that stuff. And it's weird that people are using Teddy to attack me. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, I think I'll talk about it a little bit next week. But big shout out to Teddy Gaming Review, friend of the channel. Big friend of mine. And I wanted to apologize to him. He was put in an awkward position because of me. So moving on from 142 and all the Teddy Gaming Review drama, the drama alert. Teddy Gaming Review drama alert. I don't know. But issue 142. Also, Splintered Fate came out. This was the comic book that supports the Apple Arcade game, the Splintered Fate arcade game for Apple Arcade. And the comic book, I didn't play the game, but this comic book is its own continuity. It's not really related to anything. And it kind of just meandered for 20 pages or whatever. It kind of just meandered. I didn't really, I mean, I didn't play the game, but it seemed like this comic was a little unnecessary. I don't know. I don't play the game, so who am I to say anything? But I read it. It was interesting. I'm still really not, I'm not that motivated to check out the game though. Are any of you guys still playing this game? Is anybody still playing the Splintered Fate game? I don't know. I don't, it doesn't seem like anybody really played it. It didn't really ever pick up any steam. But that's just what I wanted to mention. A couple comics that came out last week. And also a comic book coming out this week. Issue number 2 of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Stranger Things crossover. Kind of got the Mirage version of the Turtles with the red bandanas. And it's a crossover with the kids from Stranger Things. And it got into it pretty fast. They didn't waste a lot of time, so I'm kind of excited to see where this goes. I'm not the biggest Stranger Things fan, but I'm reading this one. I'm a little bit burnt out on Ninja Turtles comics right now. They've been releasing so many comics. I didn't enjoy the Lost Years comics, the Last Ronin Lost Years. I didn't really enjoy the Armageddon game that much. I think I've just been reading so many Ninja Turtles comics that I'm burnt out on them or something. There's just too many to enjoy, and I'm just so, I'm spoiled. But that's the Ninja Turtles Stranger Things coming out this week. Check it out. Speaking of stuff coming out, Ninja Turtles on Session, Fruit Ninja Ninja Turtles, Ninja Turtles in The Sims, Shredder in Call of Duty, Minecraft Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem in Roblox, Ninja Turtles Street Fighters, Ninja Turtles in Fall Guys, Last Ronin video game in development, finally, from THQ Nordic and Black Forest Games. And also, if that's not enough video game goodness for you, Shredder's Revenge DLC, $8, coming out August 31st, with some new characters. New characters including our old Samurai Rabbit Ronin friend, Usagi Yojimbo. In the Dimension Shell Shock DLC, there's a new game mode as well, a survival game mode. I think it's like a single screen and you're just flooded with enemies on both sides. There's going to be a bunch of new character colors as well, like new palette swaps and stuff for the characters. I played some in the intro, all the different versions of the turtles with the different color palettes. Like 2003, maybe like the original turtles. I think Rise turtles, the Archie wrestling turtles are going to be in there. So there's a lot of different, costumes, whatever you want to call them, different palettes, color swaps. I think that's interesting. So they're sprucing up the game a little bit with the DLC. And the new playable characters are going to be available on the DLC, but I think the palette swaps, there's going to be a free update as well at the same time as the DLC. So we're going to get our old rabbit bodyguard Ronin friend, Usagi Yojimbo, sipping his tea. Teacups in the chat for Usagi Yojimbo. He's having a teacup. He's having a sip of tea, having a little break from battle. I'm going to type some teacups in the chat for our old friend, Usagi Yojimbo. And that's not all. In case that doesn't do it for you, in case that isn't exciting enough for you, we're going to get another new character. It's not just an Usagi DLC, it's an Usagi and Karai DLC. Karai, of course, member of the Foot Clan, sometimes Shredder's superior, sometimes Shredder's second in command, daughter or granddaughter, sometimes an uneasy ally, sometimes a temporary ally to the Turtles. And she looks cute here in this drawing. This is like a cute 1987 style version of Karai. She's going to be a fun, powerful, playable character. So they got a lot of characters now. All four of the Turtles, Splinter, April, Casey Jones, Usagi Yojimbo, and Karai. And there's a bunch of little Easter eggs in the background. New Easter eggs, new characters. You can see in the background Mutagen Man, Mona Lisa, Carter, Irma, Zack, the fifth Turtle, Anthrax, and a beat-up party wagon. So Karai's been around for a long time, since over 30 years. I think she came out in the comic books originally, in the City at War arc in 1992 or so. And she's been around for a long time, been in a 2003 show, 2012 show, and a lot of the comic books. So great character. And I heard Usagi and Karai are going to be like more powerful. Like Casey Jones has one extra point for, like HP point, XP point, Casey Jones. I think they're going to have one extra point as well, is what I heard. And there's also going to be new music and a black and white comics zone. So there's going to be like a comic stage. If you want like an original black and white Mirage Studios style stage, comic book level, they've got that for you with the Turtles. And it looks pretty fun. DLC looks pretty cool. Only $8. I think that's a good price. Any more, it would have seemed a little expensive. But going to be a pretty good DLC, I think. I think this is an exciting turn for them, updating the game. Game came out 14 months ago, so over a year ago. This is the first DLC. They've had some updates and stuff. Michelle Ivy, August 23rd, 92 was issue 1 of City at War. So yeah, somewhere in there, I guess, was the first time Karai was featured. I guess right. I knew the general. I knew the year. Michelle Ivy knows the month and date. I know the year. But that's why Michelle is an elite super fan. I'm just a regular super fan. And if Karai, Usagi, new levels, they have this like feudal Japan kind of looking level with some snow. Looks really cool. Looks really dark. Kind of reminds me of the original Leonardo micro series, or the original Michelangelo micro series, where it's like on Christmas and they're getting all the toys. Lotus Blossom could be a Karai skin, maybe, says Brian. Yeah, I know Lotus Blossom was in the 1987 show originally, but I guess they went with Karai instead. Karai has a little bit more longevity in different versions of the Turtles and a little bit more continuity, so maybe a more well-known character as well, even though Karai isn't necessarily directly from the Karai isn't from the 1987 show. Leona Lovett says, Usagi looks amazing. I figured you would like this update, Leona Lovett. Leona loves Usagi, and so do I. So I'm excited about Shredder's Revenge, Dimension Shell Shock, DLC, and just a regular free update for anybody that already has the game. New game mode, new music, new colors, new playable characters, August 31st. Oh, sorry about that. That was a RIP headphones users again, because I just whistled right into the microphone. That was something I wanted to pass along. I just like sharing this stuff with you guys. I check out Ninja Turtle stuff throughout the week, and anything that piques my interest, I like to share with you guys. I don't really have any sort of set. I don't try to share every single piece of everything, every single piece of merchandise, every single announcement. I just share the stuff I like, and I cultivate a selection of fine Ninja Turtles products for you guys. And speaking of fine Ninja Turtles products, I wanted to share a fan film from Johnny Likens. I shared the first one. He released the Donatello test footage 7 months ago, and we talked about it. We shared it here on the stream. It's a really cool Ninja Turtles fan film. And a few days ago, he released Leonardo test footage. This is really cool fan film territory. This is the type of Turtles that people talk about, that people dream of. They're, dream Turtles. Oh, I want to see the 1990 version with the suits and the Jim Henson and a dark and gritty adult version. This is exactly what they're talking about. This is why these videos are so popular. From a fan film, a 16-second clip, 250,000 views a few months ago. No promotion. Random guy uploaded a random video, 250,000 views, 15 seconds. This guy is very talented. Johnny Likens, very, very talented. So I'd like to play a quick clip from the Leonardo new. I'm not going to play the whole Leonardo fan film is only 30 seconds. I'm not going to play the whole thing. But I would like to play a quick clip to show you the tone, the motion, the movement. It's really interesting to see how these things are crafted. I don't know if he does it all on his own either, but here's a quick clip from the John Likens Leonardo test footage fan film. Wow. Oh, it's just such a tease. After that, he ends up fighting a little bit. I don't want to play the fighting scene, but I just wanted to play the lead up, the little tease. The tone is so good. The tension. Every time Leonardo flicks his wrist or moves his hand a little bit, it makes that like ninja sound. It's dark. It's heavy. The action is brutal. And the computer animation looks great. If just one guy can do that, I'd like to see a whole team working on this. I'd like to see... I think Paramount Plus, the powers that be, and Nickelodeon and Paramount, they should put on like an anthology kind of Tales of the TMNT that isn't a Mutant Mayhem. Just bring in random creators like this John Likens, like Speedo Kagan, like CC Comic Tunes, the TMNT Revisited 2D animated fan film we shared the other week. They need to put up an anthology series like this. Here's another quick clip of the Leonardo fan film. Oh, it's just so good. I wish I could play more. I want to play the whole thing 500 times for you guys, but go, after the stream is done, go check it out from John Likens. These are really good. These are really good fan films, and they're made with a lot of love. You can tell this guy is only making this stuff because he likes it, and it's just so good. It's so dark, and I love the way, the tone, just the movement, the motion, and the tension as well. It's dark. I don't know why they're fighting, but I care. Playing the first clip again. Look at this. Let me pause it. I don't know why this car's on fire in the background. He's surrounded by foot soldiers. What is going on? I want to know what's going on. I'm drawn in immediately. And this isn't exactly like the 1990 look. He has bandages on his hands and wrists and stuff, but it looks a lot like the 1990 movie. That's obviously what they were modeled after. And the foot soldiers just slowly circling him. This tension. They're just waiting for someone to strike. They're just waiting for the fight to start. Oh, it's heavy. Look at that. Brutal. How great is that? So brutal. Just love this stuff. And in case you forgot, here's a clip of the Donatello fan film. He has that very similar style, like zombie foot soldier almost. They're like mindless zombie drones almost. Really interesting stuff from John Likens. Have to recommend it. Go give him a follow. Check out the Leonardo video. Tell him I sent you. Big shout out from my Ninja Turtles channel to Johnny Likens. Johnny Likens, John Likens. I'll call him Mr. Likens, frankly. But really wanted to recommend this stuff. Great stuff. I'd love to see. This is it. This is what everyone wants. It's that simple. I'd like to see John Likens and Speedo Kagan team up for a full movie. That's a lot to ask, but wanted to share that for you guys. And something else I wanted to share. Heat Boys. Raphael. I think it's Heat Boys. Not too familiar with this company. They released these crazy mecha Ninja Turtles. These like Gundam style Ninja Turtles. And this is Raphael, this monster of a beast. I think they're like 8 or 9 inches tall. They weigh, they're heavy. These figures are like, they're like actual transforming, like real life working robots. And they look wild. He's got a ton of weapons everywhere. These big mechanical mecha arms, like robot drill kind of technodrome things. They come with weapons and like assault rifles. These things are pretty brutal. I think they're like $180 though, or like $200. But they are, they're wicked, but they don't really necessarily look like a traditional Ninja Turtle, but they look very cool. It's definitely their own unique spin on the Ninja Turtles look and design. It's their own style, and they're they did it. $180, spared no expense, spared, full attention to detail. Really cool, really nice figure. If you got $180 sitting around, you want this? Check it out. Brian Woodruff, love the Wolverine claws. Full circle moment. Yeah, Raph definitely has that Wolverine personality. I'm sure that was an inspiration. And Leo, TMNT, says, if I saw Raph coming after me looking like that, I run like the Road Runner. Yeah, I'd get right out of there. Really cool. And they call me Casey. A metalhead would be cool in this style. I agree. It's already a very metallic style. It's already a very robotic style. It's got that like crazy anime, Gundam, whatever they call it. Mr. Turtle, mechanical arms, and all this is so cool. I agree. Really cool. For me, out of my price range, I'm not collecting turtle stuff at the moment. I am no longer acquiring turtle stuff. I'm disposing of turtle stuff. I am unloading my turtles collection to an extent. But this thing comes with a ton of accessories, ton of weapons. The Wolverine claws like Jenica has or like Shredder has on certain versions of the Turtles. Really exciting, really cool figure. And this is the Leonardo they came out with a while back, in case you don't remember. We went over this Leonardo as well. It comes with like an assault rifle, like a cool laser machine gun. But really nice, really cool figures. If you're willing to put in the money, these are great. These are like statues. These are like beautiful statues. These are really impressive works of art. So I highly recommend getting these if that's something you're interested in. And guess what? I highly recommend tuning in to the live stream next week because the show is over. That's it. It's time for tea. That's it. Life at best is bittersweet. Show went by quickly this week. It's a shorter show. A little bit of a shorter show. It's tea time. Crack the window. Relax for a second. Let me just hang out and chat for a little bit. Maybe have a slice of pizza. Have a slice of pizza. How are you guys? Everybody have a good Turtle Tuesday? Everybody had a good week? It's good to see you guys. Hope you're doing well, Big and Soft Raffy. We missed you last week. Missed you guys. I missed you guys when you're not here. I know you can't show up every week. Some of you guys catch the replay and all that. Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to all the people who just lurk quietly and never comment or chat or do anything. Shout out to all the lurkers. Now we can just hang out for a second. I guess if the rain stops, maybe we can go outside for a second. It was nice walking around. Oh, Leo, TMNT Mutant Ninja says, you read my mind. Go outside when it stops raining. Yeah, if it stops raining, we'll go outside. I get to just hang out for a second. Well, it did stop raining. What do you know? What do you know? JR24, my AC in my car is fixed. Very nice. Hey, Lee, how's it going? You can step outside for a second now. Ah, little fresh air. Little fresh air. End of the summer. It's not as hot as it was. It's finally starting to cool off. Maybe fall is just around the corner. I wanted to let you guys know I didn't actually start vaping. I was just joking around. This scene here where I'm vaping, I didn't actually start vaping. It's just for the vibe. I just hold it to look cool in my alley. I just try and for my vibe. Hey TMNT station, I do not have a Discord. I am thinking about creating one so I can take calls on the show and have people call in, video chat live on the show. That's something I'm thinking about. Michelle Ivy, it is easy to lurk. Well, thanks for making an appearance, Michelle Ivy. We're graced by Ninja Turtles royalty. The queen of Ninja Turtles, Michelle Ivy. So maybe I'll get around to creating that Discord. A lot of people use Discord, and I'd like to start appearing on other people's shows as well. I'd like to start like calling into other people's shows and making appearances on other shows. I want to grow the channel. I want to bring new people in. I want you guys to share the stream. I want you guys to spread the word. I want to grow the community, the weekly Turtle Tuesday live stream on my Ninja Turtles channel. And we can all vape in the alley together. The more the merrier when you're vaping. Pizza. My vape is pizza flavored. Pizza flavored vape smoke. Instant vape cancer. Wow, nice. But wanted to say thanks again for tuning in, you guys. It's tea time. We're spilling the tea. Spilling the tea. Gossiping. I don't really have any gossip. I just like to say that I'm gossiping. Don't really have any juicy Ninja Turtles gossip at the moment. But I'll come up with something. I'll work something up. We'll get that drama channel. We'll get that drama alert going. Drama alert! Drama alert! No, I'm just kidding around. Well, thanks for tuning in, you guys. I'm going to do some videos later this week. Maybe on Thursday and Saturday. Maybe just Thursday. I don't know. Maybe just Saturday. We'll see. And I do this Turtle Tuesday live stream every week. Wanted to say thank you for all of you. Thank you to all of you for tuning in. T is for Turtles and T is for thank you. TMNT Fan 47. I know you by many names. Demon Turtle Leonardo. TMNT Fan 47. Turtle X, Turtle Asuka, Big and Soft Raffy. Big shout out to Mr. Turtle, Lee, Donatello, Leona Lovett, JR24, Lorenzo, Michelle Ivy, Queen of the Ninja Turtles, Donatello. Just wanted to say thanks. They call me Casey, Brian. Wanted to say thanks for joining me this Turtle Tuesday and every Turtle Tuesday when we do this live stream. Ace, yeah, thanks for tuning in. Joe Curious, TMNT Station. Tato Ruzu. Doing all the shout outs. I'm reading everybody's name. Just wanted to say thank you. You know, I mean that. It's a little silly. Thank you for joining me when I, have this goofy Turtle Tuesday live stream. But I mean it. It's fun to hang out. So, I'll see you guys next Turtle Tuesday. I have a lot to share. Lot to get to next week. I have a bunch of tricks up my sleeve. I did an interview I haven't released yet. Got a lot of fun videos coming up. So make sure to press the like button. Subscribe. Leave a comment. And, I guess there's just one thing left to say, right? I think I've said it all. Perhaps I've said too much. Just one thing left to say. Cowabunga! Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment and share this video. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more Ninja Turtles videos like this.